Hello and welcome back to some Let's Stream Civ 6. We're going to start by talking about districts a little bit. So if you're new at the game, tune in, and if you are a master of districts, you can just move right along. So all of these pins that we've put down here are for districts. Districts is one of the main changes in Civ 6, and within each of them, you can build various buildings. So, for example, in our science district or our campus district, we can build universities. Our commercial hub will let us build a market, which will give us some extra gold, a citizen slot, so you can specialize and get some more gold, and then give you great people points. It's one of the main benefits you get from sort of specializing in your districts is the great people points. So having more buildings of that type will give you more points per turn for great people. Once this dude is gone, it moves on to the next one. So there's no getting multiple great people. So right now we have 10 points per turn towards great scientists, while other people have slightly less. Rome is doing much better on great engineers than us, which is kind of a bummer because these are nice. But so in order to combat this, we need more industrial zones and more industrial zone buildings. Within that, each of the districts have adjacency bonuses. So campus districts get a +1 adjacency bonus for each adjacent mountain. So this is +3. It's a +3 campus. So it just gives us straight up +3 science for just building the district. And then all the districts give you adjacency bonuses for 2 nearby districts. So oftentimes you want to build your districts in a little triangle or a quadrant so that the adjacency bonuses can apply to the ones that are next door. I mean, there's just one for each kind of thing that you might want. There's a science one, there's a culture one, there's a faith one, there's gold one. This one's for amenities. Amenities replaced happiness in Civ 5. So they allow your cities to grow. Like, for example, here, it's giving us the symbol that we need amenities. Our citizens are displeased. So we are getting 15% less food and 5% less production in gold in this city, which sucks. So you have to make sure that you can have amenities for all of your cities. You can get them from entertainment complexes, but also still luxury resources. And you can go to your reports to see how those things are distributed. If you go to city status, you can see your amenity needs and if people are happy. So we're content here, but as you grow in population, people have more demands, and you'll need to distribute that. There's also a harbor district that we're building that will let us build ships and give us perks to that. There's also an encampment that lets you build military faster and that sort of thing. So yeah, and then some leaders have bonuses like adjacency bonuses, differences with the way that their particular district works. But I'm not going to go into that because we don't even have anybody in the game that applies to. So, I don't know. Does that clear it up a little bit? I mean, if you want to go for a space victory, you need a bunch of campus districts. And you also need the industrial zones for production because you need to produce spaceship parts and you need 2 very highly productive cities. I almost never find myself earning great generals or admirals, so I can't really speak much about those. And then the writers, artists, and musicians come from theater squares, and that's a whole different strategy on winning the game. You have to go to a tourism culture victory to do it. But that's complicated and takes a long time, and it's not very practical on deity, which is what we play on. So we'll probably be going for a domination victory this game. Our science isn't good enough, so we're going to need some spies and start sabotaging some spaceports. Overall, we are in last place for science. Trajan is almost at the lead, so that makes us feel a little bit better because we're actually not too far behind him. We're at 75. He's at 114. This is putting him in this slot because he has 32 total techs researched. We only have 24. But Pericles has 25, and he's ahead of us, even though you can see our science is significantly better than his. So, anyways, that's a little stint about districts. Not a academic course of it, but you know, could be helpful. Getting civil service at this point, I think, is a really good idea because we can boost our culture. Probably run that over the housing, in fact. And then we need to get up to the Enlightenment, probably, so that we can just continue to push for science. We need science so that we can have advanced military and then nuke things. We're also not going to have cities that are good enough in production to build spaceship parts. So, anyhoozle, where are we going with this? Right, industrialization. I'm going to get to industrialization for the mine improvement. It's not too far away now. Give us more production, help our cities continue to build their districts, and catch up a little bit on everything else. Then we'll probably want to get to sanitation for the sewers, chemistry for the research labs, and then we may go right into mechanized infantry. I find myself splitting hairs at this point of the game when we go for domination victories, because I want to get down to the more abundantly available military units, as well as uranium and nukes and stuff. But I think we just need to treat this like we are fighting for a science victory, and then instead we'll pivot and we'll just nuke everybody, and it'll be great. All right, let's take the promotions now that nobody's around. We took out a third of his military score already. We are at 680 AD, turn 145, and we still have our, basically, the first possible military that we could have had. Should be working that tile, yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. And then we'll just add in the gold. It's also a bonus resource. It might fix the amenity issue there. I don't know if it will or not. New city-state quests. And then we got to see if we die here. Did I lose a unit? Not yet. I've not lost a unit in any war, I don't think. And we're going to chop that so that we can begin our industrial zone here. Alrighty, and let's take a look. Do we want to continue to push these cities up? Or do we work on maybe this city since it's got 5 more housing capacity? Guess let's send you to the new one. Want them to grow quickly, work more tiles, and actually build things. Oh, he attacked my scout. Bold strategy. Who then gets promoted. Take Ranger for the woods movement, and I'm just going to leave my settler there. On the off chance that he actually can kill something, I don't want to lose my settler too. Okay, and we've got a builder. Could go ahead and add in a mine. Oh yeah, we have this barb camp to deal with. Ideally, we have our crossbowmen deal with it once we're done. Once we're done here, it's a little risky otherwise. Yeah, get down here and chop some forests. Oh, the archer can shoot. Very nice. Good observation. And yeah, we'll just move down. I think we cleared out his military units, so it's a little risky. Just have a little line. He's been sending horses from either one of these sides, so if we just kind of have a line of stuff, we can probably deal with it. And our last charge can go for the horses. Can we put our unit here? Or our can we actually put it here? Have they changed that? No. So you can't. That's why this is the worst wonder. The worst wonder. Just let me put an improvement there. Let me put a freaking farm or something. And then it would be good. And these crappy luxuries really holding us back. We could take some gold. Nah, this is still better. And where do we want to go? Susa? We can go to Susa? Yeah. So we'll take less food, but we'll get a better trade route. Might be worthwhile. Lisbon is at the point where they're offering us 10 gold. It's hard to turn that down. It is actually hard to turn that down. Let's just go to Susa and worry about our last road. Oh, I might have.
The taxpayer. That's someone who works for the federal government.
Yeah, Pericles is beating us out, and we don't have 2 envoys. Diplomatic service. Have an alliance with another civilization. Don't know that that's going to happen. And yeah, Trajan doesn't like us already. He does pose a threat. So I'm going to go back here and fog bust, and then our archers need to move back so that we can deal with that barb camp. Oh, hello, units. Good to see ya. Poor Pericles. He's had a rough game. Yeah, I know. But what's the point, right? Like, I know I get a free envoy. But 2 envoys here doesn't mean anything. The only thing that it does is it clears that quest out and allows for a new one to be created. I don't really think worth. Alright, and then we already have trade routes here. We could run this trade route, I suppose. Do we want to do that so everything's just tied in? Yeah, alright. Not happy about it, but we'll do it. Pericles will have major war exhaustion, yeah. Yeah, I like the road connections. I want a once we get our modern armor, I want them to be able to sprint across our whole, like, we have a gigantic continent, so I think just working on that now is fine. Sean Bean during the voice acting, yeah. Yes, he is. To the delight of many. There you go. Now you've got a good tile. Okay. Retainers is probably required at some point here, but not this second. Thinking about meritocracy actually over the scientist points. This should give us a fairly decent chunk in culture. Yep. 25% is a nice boost. Rome's just kicking ass. That is a problem. I still don't think we can take cities at all. We can't assault these walls, I don't think. It'll just take too long. The way I count this is 1, 2, 3 nukes. This nonsense. He's got instant walls. What a dick. Probably has, whatever it is, civil engineering. Alright, so let's move into the capital and heal up a wee bit. Same here, and then we can go address this problem. Can at least go see what it is. Do we even just go down here? Is that what we were doing? No, we were thinking about this. Right. Yeah, it's fine. It's good enough. Prevents other people from putting a city down there, annoyingly. Alrighty, let's see. You didn't have much to trade. You got a little bit more now. Are you interested? 1 gold per turn. Wow. Way to lowball me. Okay, fine. Be a dick. Oh good, we expanded naturally to that hill. That's actually the one of these tiles that mattered to me. Sweet. That was a nice chunk of production. Alhambra is gone. And yes, I'm going to continue to say it wrong. I don't care. Shame me if you will. Alright, so we could get our buildings. We certainly want to lock in our industrial zone. Might even just go ahead and lock in that commercial hub as well. They need a granary pretty bad. I would like them to keep growing. We're still at 10. Yeah, we're still ahead of everybody. This only gives us chemistry and one other one. I feel like the early great scientists are better. Why do I feel that way, guys? Alright, so it is just a spearman. So we can maybe just handle that without the crossbow, dude. Is this the game where I settled on turn 6? It is. It really is. Alright, let's put that down there as well. The old lock-in maneuver. Finish the granary, that way they can grow. Do you think Rome is bolstering his military to come and whoop me? I think he might be. A little bit nervous. But all of our military's here, and we at least have ancient walls, so we'll just see. We might just want to save up some money so that we can upgrade into crossbows. He might be a full era ahead, though. That would be bad. So this spot is much more defensible, and we technically still get this in the long run. Either way, we put some districts over here. If we go here... Yeah, I think I like this maybe just a little bit better. We give up a decent production tile in the forest, but we gain another one. Give up that one too. They both kind of suck at defense, though. All right, fine. Let's just settle. That should be everywhere, right? Oh, technically, we technically left that open. Oh no. Whatever. Trader peril? Oh no. This one? What do we start with? Holy, long production times. Probably a granary. Monument walls. Something like that. Aha! And then we can just snipe that so that nobody else can be founded. Oh, we almost got him. Oh well. Then we do what? Give them a lumber mill? Seems good. Oh, fill up the trader slots? Yeah. Not gonna do it in the new city, it sucks too much. Where can we do that? Moving the cap. Claim great person. All right. Got one. We're going to get this one in 60. That actually puts us in the lead there. Very nice. Get Alan Turing. We'll move within our borders to heal at least. And this guy can take a promotion. So we boosted sanitation and chemistry. I don't know that those are two. Well, sanitation is on the way. Where's chemistry? Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, come on. Just die. I don't have any mobile enough to deal with this. Well, we fully wrecked Pericles this game, at the very least. All right, he's willing to make peace. Good. We are on board. I think I would just like more money. Let's do this. Yeah, the money's good. I can buy a trader now, though. So we can buy it in the new city. She can just probably buy another one, too. They'll pay for themselves quickly enough. Oh, now he wants to trade, and he's willing to give us money. That sounds good. Yeah, we want amenities. How do you need amenities? Dear Lord. Rough life, guys. We have 3. This is 10 now, so we can't really get anything there. Hong Kong. Getting 3 to Hong Kong. We do have some industrial zones now. So that seems good. That will help our production in cities that we already have an industrial zone. So that's nice. Do we grab this quest now? Sure. I think we have enough internal trade routes. This one can build them on its own. I think we'll go right over here or just straight across. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. That gets us a good one. Good roads. One more envoy, yeah. We have another one coming. Dude, I have a ton of territory. Why is he shaming me? I don't like it. It's very erratic.
It's not the towering sails.
Yeah, I guess we can just buy the last one.
That moves a ship.
I thought we were going to build it here, no? Alright, we'll just buy it. I don't mean to be building that, I don't think. I think I clicked builder instead of trader. Alright. Let's get their industrial zone. It's a pretty crazy industrial zone. Delete. Yeah. Getting those traders. Very nice. Okay, we are out of districts for a little while here, so we might as well get our workshop and perhaps some medieval walls. Sure. Ah, they have an encampment. Guess I'm not taking him over anymore. Yeah. We have swordsmen. Yay, more trade routes. Finally feeling like we're starting to economize a little bit. I think we will want to buy one of those. Let's go ahead and get our walls. Watermill. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. And then, again, we'll send our scout to just fog bust. Uh-oh. I see a barbarian scout. That means something's over here.
What can be labeled, packaged,
At some point we need to
mass-produced
explore.
is neither truth nor art.
Alright, this city is starting to feel like the city I thought it was going to be. Tempted to buy that. Probably not a good idea, though. Trajan does seem to be building all the wonders. Maybe he's the one with Petra. Are you... Why? What good is this city? Dude loves to expand. Doesn't matter if desert. DGAF. The issue here, I don't really care other than it cuts off a route to this sea for us. And a fairly easily traversable one with the flatland. elephants are in the tundra. Since when did they add mastodons? Good question. It'd be cool to see if like mod kits with different different luxuries, like an ancient one.
In diplomacy, there are two kinds of problems.
An ancient
small
one with
ones and large ones.
like things like
the
mastodons and
small ones
whatnot.
will go away by themselves, and the large ones you will not be able to do anything about.
Yeah, you're seeing some scorched earth in the future. You know it, man. It's going to be a violent day. What else can we lock in? Should we do the campus? Get yourself a builder. Oh, and traders. Yeah, we keep getting traders. Keep getting traders. Our money doesn't suck, even though we're not running any to the commercial one. Baller. We get a free trade route. And routes to this city provide +1 gold for each city. So that really incentivizes internal trade routes, which we're good at. So that's pretty nice. We should get the next scientist. And boy, Rome is just kicking our ass with engineers. Nuclear fallout is the new salt. All right, well, where do we want this to go then? Just in our capital? Foreign trade routes in this city. Oh. Foreign trade routes to this city. That's a bummer. Maybe it is just our capital then. I think they're more likely to send... They're probably going to send... Could maybe go here. Hong Kong is probably sending trade routes to our capital. At the very least. There's no trade route here from Auckland. They might send one to us. I think we just put it in the... I think we just put it over here. Yeah. So we get +2 gold because Hong Kong should probably always be sending us their trade route. And we have yet another trade route. So let's buy it. Awesome. Valletta did have a trader. That's all right. I think it's more likely that other civs will send it to our capital. More and more trade routes. So we're finishing up a bunch of commercial hubs, it feels like. Let's get buildings here for you. They don't have the population for another district anyways. We can get a spy now. That's a good idea. We want to spy in a ship so that we can figure out if people are doing spaceports. It's one of the ways that we lose this game. Trajan doesn't have the techs yet, though, so we're not too far behind. We're pretty far behind, but we're not desperate yet. Lisbon's worth 10 gold. Do we still just want to grow these other cities? Yeah, maybe we'll grow Sparta a bit. And maybe we'll grow you a bit. Since you're pretty sucky. I think we'll go right up here. Want food? I think we want this route. I guess it's a decent road too. Okay, so it's going to be 2 food and 3 production, kind of regardless. Or we could take the gold. Get us this road. Now we want them to grow. Sure. Pretty good roads now. Last one we need is like Sparta South. But I think everything else is pretty intertwined. Don't have that, but it's okay. Alright, what did we find? Found coal. Nice. And we must be sitting on coal. Oh no, coal. Oh wow. Talk about production. Alright. Let's unlock our tiles. I think we should do that everywhere. Well, this city's still growing. But in most cases, I think we can unlock. Guess we're good, because we just did this one. And these ones we still need to do. Did I tell this to do? Yeah, do food and production. That still makes sense there. Okay. So we have new city-state quests. Send a trade route, that's doable. Artist is not. Commercial hub eventually. Harbor, actually, that'll get done. Cool. So we moved up to the industrial era. We just made our mines significantly better. It's quite good. We'd like to add that niter soon. Where are we going with tech? I was thinking sanitation into chemistry. So we can get sewers and more science. Finally hitting that point where we're getting our science on. And we're near the Enlightenment, so that's going to increase even further. Not the amenity-rich game we ran with Cleopatra, though, huh? Do we need to buy another trader? No. We're missing a route, though. Why are we missing a route? Somebody building one? Oh, the Greeks finally got one. They slipped one past me. Labs at the point where you slingshot past the AI, I absolutely agree. Because you run that in the Enlightenment Civic and they're worth 10 apiece. It's pretty sick. Do I buy this cattle? Screw you, Sparta. Got pretty good money. I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy that. Not so much that we need it, but I just don't want him to have it. Where's that scout? Right here. Oh, that's so easy. Okay, you're finishing a builder. Oh, then you're getting a trader. Let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of that and buy one in Sparta. That way we can send it to Lisbon. Get the extra gold and get us the southern trader route we need. Declare instantly? No. I'm not fighting. We are a peaceful peoples. For at least like 40 more turns. And then at that point, we become a very nuclear people. Oh my god. It's a very nice industrial zone. Alright, so a bit of a week builder, but we need to clear some spots. I think next we want their commercial hub. Oh. Well, hello. Up to 107 science. Government policies, did anything change? Next one's the one we really want. Yeah, no, that's the artistic ones. We are not an artistic peoples. Do you have the housing for clearing a rainforest? Not really. But it also gives us production. And I need a spot for it's better than just getting rid of it. I mean, we have the one. And then we want to go to Lisbon for the extra gold, as well as the envoy. 8 turns, and we'll see our science take a huge spike, which would be nice. We'll also get some extra gold. Okay. This is that point of the game where I start to feel good about things. Shut up. Shut up, Trajan. I know I can take the promotion, but let's just kill it.
If you owe the bank $100,
feels like we're 20 turns late on this point,
though. If you owe the bank $100 million, that's the bank's
where our numbers
problem.
look like this. So it gets us closer to the housing and allows us to begin our commercial hub. Okay. Factories are nice. You get the extra production bonus extended to your other cities. Yeah, this pretty high production city there. It's our highest. Tarsus. This one? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and we get to lock in the commercial hub. Certainly we're going to finish the university first, though. I could have farmed up first. What do you mean? Down here? Done that? Yeah, maybe. Mostly I'm probably going to buy these tiles for them. The coal is just such good production. It's going to help them build a lot of stuff. They've got plenty of districts to build. Like, that's a crazy productive tile. Okay, they don't really need any more help. Gonna do one more from here. I'm gonna run it up to Halicarnassus. Oh, I guess we already have that option. All right. Well, I want that. We'll get that one last road in there so that we can defend both of these simultaneously. And then everything else should be intertwined fairly well. Come on now. Where be it? Where be the Gemp? Down here somewhere? Over there. Ooh, we have no military down here. Alright, the cap needs more production. Also go ahead and lock in that theater square. Or we could decide that we want a harbor. Could put Great Zimbabwe up there. Be interesting. Probably not realistic. I think probably better to just get factories. Factory, bank. And then we could probably just lock in this theater square. It'll boost this. Entertainment. That's an interesting thought as well. We should think about that. Let's go to our lenses. So, 2, could put it up here. I guess maybe just Sousa should get an entertainment complex. Yeah. I think if we do that, if we do an entertainment complex here, it probably hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It hits everything. And then my thought is we'll get this one. Only people left out in the cold are Sparta. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so close. But it'll cover this bottom sector. One, two, three. Oh, they could get the entertainment complex and cover Sparta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's an idea. Yeah, I know I have an unfinished builder. We'll save it for when we add the extra builds to it, because that second phase is going to come in again soon, where we need where we're working crappy tiles and we want to just run like a whole round of builders everywhere. Not quite yet though, because I meant to start the trader there, but it was a builder instead. Yeah, I don't think we'd put an entertainment complex in our cap. It's just not good enough. Can do 2. I'm so smart. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about any of that. All right, let's lock that in. Let's get the factory and then the theater square, if only for the bonus. That's the one nice thing is as our territory is growing reasonably well, thanks to our unique little paradise. Okay. Feels like we're pretty much beyond the point of internal trade routes being useful. We have amenity issues, so we need entertainment complexes. Growing further just creates those issues, depletes our production, and is otherwise unhelpful. So, it's time to start running them, probably to Lisbon, wherever possible, and we'll just try to skyrocket our gold a little bit. So I think we'll do that from Sousa first. And we already did this. I also do want this trade route, so sure. And I'm tempted to buy you this tile too. It also improves their adjacency bonus on the industrial zone, in addition to giving them a much better tile than what they're working. So next turn we'll buy that. I'm going to spoil this city. It's a pretty darn good city, actually. So we do that. We add in a mine, which creates another 3 production. They're certainly working that now. Beat's working one of those. You don't have to lock in anything anymore. It should just know. It should just know better. I bet Holocanarsis is on the production list. You're at 25 already. They're a brand new city. Yeah. It's like our second best city already. Third. Pretty ridiculous. All right, and then we have how many? We have 3 envoys, so let's grab Hong Kong. They'll probably grow into some tiles that we could get, but I'm not super sad if I lose this. If anything, this would be like a farming triangle. But we have those options elsewhere, so I'm not going to worry about spending the money. I think I'd rather just do that. Yeah, they took the 1. That's okay. It improves our industrial zones, and we have several of those already. And then we get city project production, which is an interesting thought if we wanted to try to squeeze out any projects. We're super ahead in science points. We are not so much in engineer, but the appeal doesn't matter, right? This is the one that we didn't care about last time. Yeah, we're at that weird middle game tier of great people that kind of just suck. They don't suck, but they're just not that great. Lisbon. Give me the money. You want to make sure we have walls everywhere now, too. Sousa, you might not get them. You have to build an entertainment complex soon. They're going to grow in 32 turns. Oh, dear. This should be all called okay, people. Yeah, it's okay, people. Get to work. We've got stuff to do. We could make Sousa a lot better by getting him 2 mines. They're working some pretty weak tiles. I think that might be a thing that we want to do. We're really close to that moment where we need a lot of new builders. We need tiles too. He wants whales and open borders. I'm not really willing to give you the open borders part of that, but yeah, this is fine. Keeps our relations good, gives us dies. All good. Dover will need a builder soon. Which one's Dover? I can't believe you did that. I will say that otherwise, we did a pretty good job at claiming up this continent, I think. Yeah, as soon as we get public works, really looking to spike here at the Enlightenment. And meritocracy is still doing work. Oh, yeah, they'll need a builder. They need tiles. I just need them to get like these tiles, and then they'll be pretty decent. Okie dokie, so we have the Enlightenment. Let's switch that up first. Do we just forego natural philosophy? I mean, this is worth 20 gold per turn. That's pretty decent at this point. So I think let's just grab rationalism. And it's going to be a net gain on our science, I believe. Not huge. We do need more. We have our science district here. We do need more buildings. Could buy that. Could benefit from working the cliffs, border growth. That's actually true. So this is going to grow in 2 turns, which is good because this is going to be a really good industrial. This will eventually be a very, very good city. The lighthouse is going to give them more housing. I think we can start with that. And yeah, I think maybe we do. Maybe we do lock in one of these tiles. So let's see. Border growth in 2. Border growth in 1. Yeah, in the long run, that might be a good way to just extend their territory and save us some money. I like it. You're so smart. See? Everybody's working together. All right, we want to get to triangular trade. Get that gold going. Camp improvements receive an extra production too, so that's good. And then the civil engineering is coming our way. May want to squeak in some walls. I still think that you do get more. You get a benefit. Is Mustang in chat? He's going to argue with me. I still think it's useful to build those walls before we do it. Stop it, Cry. Stop it. Well, I can't let that in. I can't let that in. Can't let your compliments in. I'm sorry. Maybe we run here. I don't think... Do we even have... I mean, we might want a road to his capital so that our tanks can, you know, go a little bit faster.
Bom dia.
Ooh.
É uma honra conhecê-lo pessoalmente.
Mr.
Parece que mentes
Mr.
brilhantes
Beard
se
himself. He's got that well-kempt beard. It's like very well groomed. He's got the hair to go with it. Looks very regal. I don't know what this is though. Is this a Brazilian thing? That brooch is out of control. Is that like a weird form of armor? Like if you punch here, you break your hand? Aha! Hello, Rio. Rio is a holy site. It's our buddy from last game, guys. He's a real stand-up guy. Why is that? Putting on your psychology hat? I don't know. You're gonna start diagnosing me via my streaming and gaming. I don't know. We'll get into that. Maybe not when we're recording for YouTube. We can have real talk. I'm not afraid of real talk. Ooh. Thought we were gonna be friends. I thought we were gonna be so... Oh, just because we have different governments? Dude. He's probably way more advanced than us. Alright, so he's at 68. And only at 58 tourism. So he's actually not really rocking the house as far as raw stats goes. He has 5 cities. Trajan has 11. But remember, Trajan's 2 cities here are quite bad. And we have 10. All right, and then yeah, we desperately need to get our. Actually, I'm gonna buy this library because this is just straight up buying science. I'm gonna buy their university too. Susa has other stuff to build. Actually, getting a water mill first. You didn't become a doctor for nothing? I hope not. I hope they're at least paying you. What kind of doctor are you, Cry? I want to know. Let's run to Hong Kong. It's going to get production and also get us another road. Barbarians. Hello. Medicine? What kind? That's like saying what kind of food do you like? Good food. There's so many different kinds. Internal medicine? Are you a pediatrician? Are you a neurologist?
Having seen a non-market economy, I suddenly understood much better what I liked about a market economy.
You became a doctor so you could poke children with needles. I mean, that's yep. That's something you can do. All right. Civil engineering gives us our walls that are all up for debate, of course. I don't think it matters too much. I think we can maybe just go ahead and grab it so that we can focus on other things. And then triangular trade is going to boost our money even more. And then we're going to use this money and we're going to buy science buildings. Internal medicine, cardiology, and oncology. Wow. Wow. You're smart. So this is 12 turns. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we need to get our spies going as well. How do we explore? We have to save money for a ship, maybe. Just kick it to ideology. And we want to be fascist this game, yeah? So we need all these things. So we could start with nationalism, delay civil engineering a little bit, allow us time to get some walls. Although Trajan is swinging a pretty big stick. We might benefit from just going right into civil engineering. Children are unfinished people. Accurate. Accurate. Ooh, and we can buy more trade routes. All right, we've passed him in science a little bit. And he is still second place on that list. Desperately need... Should have moved and shot. I think we're going to wind up buying more traders. Send them to Lisbon. Pay for themselves in the first run. And then... I don't know what to build here. Are we ready for serfdom? Is that in civil engineering? Yeah. Public works. All right, let's go right for civil engineering. Feels right to get some builders. We have some ancient walls, so our bombard strength won't be crazy, but they'll at least be defendable. 7 turns till medieval there. That's fine. As long as our campuses are built up. That's really what we care about. Ruhr Valley is still on the table. Could maybe target that. Yeah, we've got built up science there. And in our capital. And here. Alright, so most of our... It's just here. It's just here that it's not done. Can I do a... no. I'd have to put it on top of the copper at this point. I'd have to do it over here. So the question is about this beautiful, beautiful wonder, which is amazing. It has to be adjacent to an industrial zone, but you receive 2 naval units every time you build 1, which is awesome. It's really, really tasty. We could have done it here where the theater square is. Whoops. That's an oops. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. If I shuffle it, I mean, I could put the industrial zone here. And then I guess put the arsenal there. But then it's not a very good industrial zone. Do we need ships to do it? Or are we just going to nuke again? I feel like we might just nuke again. Just blow people up. I mean, it seems kind of fun. All right. Maybe we just buy tiles and get his little triangle started. Can do industrial zone, commercial hub, and the campus there. Probably as good as it's going to get. Yeah, let's do that. It's something. Really, Cry? Ooh. Then we will show you. We will show you how the nukes are done. Let's go to Hong Kong. I'll trade 2 production for 2 gold any day of the week. Dude, I'm not the one who settled on your doorstep. I mean, I kind of did that up here, but you were all the way tucked in. I'm not saying his rage is unjustified, because certainly it is. But I just think it's at the wrong thing. We still have plenty of housing capacity here. I guess we could just build a trader. Trader, spy. It gives us science. We like science. And culture. They don't have any more housing capacity, so growing is silly. Yeah, let's just do, let's go here. The culture will help their borders grow a little bit. Speaking of border growth, yeah, 3 turns. Having that culture is nice. I'm tempted to do it twice. So nice we do it twice. All right. Address this issue.
John Curtin.
Hey.
I speak for the people of Australia as
Trader,
their Prime
trader, soldier,
Minister.
spy. I know. That's
We
kind of what I
seek
was going for.
sympathetic allies in the fight against the hawks of war.
He's so silly. It's also weird meeting leaders that speak a language that I understand. Yeah, we've got lots of trade routes, guys. Time to start thinking about our military. I bet he's in the lead. Is he Mr. Science? Yeah, Australia's leading. But we now have more science than them. Yeah, he's good. And, all right. Well, we're not going to have time to build any more walls. 9 turns until civil engineering. Oh, we can start our industrial zone now. So we want money to buy more traders, which are then going to buy builders, I think. I just want to hard build the industrial zone, I think. I think we're ready for that. I think we are ready for that. Oh, right. And that industrial, or that, you know what I'm talking about, entertainment zone. I think we buy this tile and lock it in. We'll build it here. And then it'll help everybody pretty much. Yeah. Let's do that. That seems smart. It's only 9 turns. We don't have a lot of the buildings yet, but at least lock it in. You're giddy for the builder spam? I know. I'm so tile obsessed. We just need our tiles to be amazing. We have so many citizens that I'm guaranteed I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look and see what tiles we're working that are bad. Glad we locked that in with the change of eras. All right, so now we have chemistry. The question is, do we beeline for the mechanized infantry? It gives us the most advanced unit in the shortest amount of time. And therefore allows us to feel more stable. I mean, we're going to go from crossbowmen to mechanized infantry. Trajan has rocketry, but has not started a spaceport. I don't think we can go to space. I don't think we have high enough production cities. We could look at getting Ruhr Valley. Could go right here. These guys could get it. Once they have a factory. Probably be best up here, but we'd have to override the farm. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Because they don't necessarily need food. They have food down here. This is a very, very productive city. Could theoretically do that in a spaceport. The great reshuffling, yes. Yes, it will be great. It shall be glorious. And they shall speak of it for generations to come. Because otherwise, let's look and see what we could do in 13 turns here. We could have ballistics. But, like, why have field cannons when you can have mechanized infantry? Oh, it's not that close. Well, I'm a dummy. So let's see how close it would be. 15, 24, 44, 54, 57. Ooh, okay. Maybe that doesn't sound so good. We'd also gain some ships along the way. How far are replaceable parts? Maybe we just go that route. Then we can at least have infantry. Show oil. It's pretty far back. It's like the whole other side of it. I think what I'm looking at next is what's the quickest unit I can get that will make me live longer. And I think it's the infantry. Obviously we want to get to uranium. Oil into uranium is good. And we would have tanks. I still just think that this might be right. And also, it will give us the subs that we're going to need to launch the nukes. Could mine the niter. Do we actually have it yet? Yeah. We could get that. That would be quite good. We want to try Ruhr Valley up here. We have 32 production. And they will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mines. Go with the elephants for extra amenities as well. We can't build Ruhr Valley there. Could do it here. Oops. Could do it here. But then we have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's bad. We know we don't have any mines in our capital. We know that this doesn't have that many mines. They do have us. They do have some. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not a mine. That's tea. Do we still ever not have our tea? How do we not have our tea? Unbelievable. This day started with tea. Can't build it here because we need a river. Can build it here. And they would have 1, 2, 3. Right? Can we get all these? Oh, no, we can't get that one. We can get those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 6. Would make the most sense here. It's the most developed. He wants coal. He's willing to pay. I like people who pay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 7 cities, huh? Oh, come on. Stupid scout. Alrighty. Yeah. It's pretty much research lab time. Wanted to buy them theirs, but maybe we just buy the traders. Why don't you build these? We're going to buy some traders who are going to get us more money for builders. So this should extend to these cities. That factory should provide some extra production for everybody. You like Dover in the long run, and is religion a threat? Religion's always a threat. No. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Let's go to Kumasai. Take the gold and the culture for some extra border growth. We also need to get to our final government. I think we did a good job teching up today. 100 turns, and although our numbers aren't crazy, we're in a good position, I feel like. I think same here, right? Really just want to expand into these mines. So let's just take the extra, take the gold that's available and the extra culture. Speaking of gold. You like Ruhr here in the long one? Because I can actually put it, I can put it here and get the extra mine. Might be good. They could also produce naval units for us. Shut up. Don't make me take your stuff again. So we have a very, very weak military. An extraordinarily weak military. It's kind of the long play for infantry. We'd have to really have faith in our crossbowmen. That's pretty scary. It's a scary premise. We're at that point of the game where if somebody just wanted to take us over, we could lose. But, alright, let's call it a vid. I think we've been recording long enough. We at least have crazy gold now. And we can use that to leverage some science buildings and continue to snowball a little bit here. Because we are ahead of everybody, so that's good. Alright, let's put a cut in here, and if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching.